In this video, I want to talk about IELTS listening section, part 1. I'm going to explain 10 questions one by one and do them with you. Usually, part 1 in IELTS is filling the gaps. Usually, it's conversation between two people, and like one person asks questions and another one is answering, and so according to these answers you have to fill these gaps. Now I'm setting part 1, and while listening we will do questions. So first I want you to pay attention to the first question. Here it's written, Silverton Hall event booking form. Date of event is 15th January, day of the week. Okay, so day of the week means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so one of days of the week. So we have to expect here one day of the week. So now let's listen and hear what is the answer.
You will hear a number of different recordings, and you will have to answer questions on to 6. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 6.
Silverton Hall event booking. Jenny speaking. How can I help you?
Oh, hi. I'd like to book the hall for an event that I'm planning to hold.
What date did you have in mind?
Well, I was hoping for the 15th of January.
Let me just check. That's a Friday, isn't it?
No, it's a Saturday.
So the lady says that's a Friday, isn't it? And he says no, it's Saturday. So it may be confusing for some students because they say Friday and Saturday, but she is asking him, is it Friday? And he says no, it's Saturday. It means the answer is Saturday. So let's go to the second question.
Just a minute. I'm looking at last year's calendar. Yes, you're right. We have something on in the afternoon, I'm afraid, but the evening is free.
Great.
So here it's written room needed for 7:30 p.m. until. So it means here we will have time or a part of the day or like until the evening maybe or until 10 o'clock and so on. So let's listen.
I was hoping to have it in the evening.
Okay, and what times were you thinking of?
Well, the event is from 8 p.m. until 11 p.m. But I suppose we'll need to book it a bit earlier to set everything up and a bit later to clear up at the end.
Yes, you will. So, shall we say 7:30 to 11:30? Would that be okay?
Yes, that'll be fine.
So he says the event will start at 7 and finish at 11. But he needs more time in order to clean up the room and so on. So that's why they set time for 7:30 until 11:30. So the answer is 11:30 because room needed for they need a room until 11:30.
So, what kind of event is it?
Well, I'm organising a concert.
So what kind of event is it? I'm organizing a concert. So the answer is concert, like type of event, concert.
Some of my friends and I play musical instruments, so we're hoping to get together and we're inviting all of our friends to come along.
So number of guests, 60, including some guests. So let's listen. There are some special guests and he will tell us what kind of guests there are, and we are going to write here.
Oh, that sounds like fun. What do you play?
The guitar. And my friend Jack plays several instruments.
Great. So, how many guests are you planning on?
Well, I'm not sure, but probably about 60.
That's fine.
Thanks. Can I just mention that some of them are disabled?
Can I mention that some of them are disabled? So, disabled. Some of the guests are disabled. So we write 60 guests, including some disabled guests. Next question, catering requirements. So what does he want to eat? And something and drinks. Let's listen.
I assume that'll be all right and that access won't be a problem?
Of course. We have special facilities and we've made some improvements recently as well.
Great.
So what about food? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yes, I thought we'd have something simple. I don't want anything complicated like a buffet or a 3-course meal. So just sandwiches, really. And also something to drink, if that's okay.
So sandwiches and something to drink. He said, I don't want anything complicated, such as buffet or a 3-course meal. I just want sandwiches and something to drink. So sandwiches and drinks.
I've got that. So, if you're playing music, do you have your own equipment? Because if not, we can provide that for you.
Yes, we have our own equipment. We have our own instruments and microphones and amplifiers. We have everything except for a piano, which would be very useful. Would it...
So equipment required, he says we have everything except for a piano. So
be possible for you to provide one?
Yes, of course.
So will it be possible to provide? Yes, of course. So equipment required, equipment that they want is piano.
I'll make a note of that.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 7 to 10.
So 7 to 10, transport arrangements, they will travel by, so here we can write a plane, a car, train, or anything, like any kind of transport. Then total cost is like money, like 200, 500, 700, the total, but pay attention on the word total. And contact details, we need here Rob,
Now listen carefully and answer.
His surname, Rob, and then his surname and phone number.
Questions 7 to 10.
Now, I don't know if you're aware, but parking has become a bit of a problem around the hall. Well, actually, it's a problem all over the centre of town. And so we do offer some transport solutions.
Oh, well, we were planning on driving to the hall.
I wouldn't recommend that. But we do have a coach that will pick everyone up and take them home at the end of the evening.
So we do have a coach that would pick up everyone.
Costs a bit extra, but does work out cheaper than taking taxis. Would you be interested in that?
And it's cheaper than taking taxis. And she's asking the man, would you be interested in that?
Yes, please.
So yes, so it means the answer is coach.
And I guess that would be easier than trying to park all our cars.
It certainly would. Now, I think I have all the details. Let me just add up the costs. That comes to £250. But I'll reduce it to £225 as we have a 10% discount from now until March.
So 225. First she said 250, but then she said I will reduce it to 225. because we have a discount. So the total cost is 225.
Well, that's great. Thank you so much.
And now I just need a contact name. I guess that would be you, right?
Yes, that's right. It's Rob.
Okay. And your family name?
It's Yasovsky.
So Rob Yasovsky, now he's going to spell, and we are going to write his surname here and then his phone number.
I'll spell that for you. It's JEZOWSKI.
Thanks. And do you have a contact number?
Oh, yes. Hang on a minute. I haven't memorized it yet. Yes, here it is. It's 07232 855 496.
Great. I think that's everything for now. I look forward to seeing you on the 15th of January.
Okay, that's the end of part 1. I'm going to explain part 2, 3, and 4 in the ongoing videos.